The references for what I'm talking about, links will be put in the description. There are 2 videos I recommend. However, unfortunately, both those videos are in Hindi. So unless you understand the language, you wouldn't understand, but there are news links. Okay. Now, if you are an Indian, you would be aware of the fact that right now there's one issue that has snowballed and gaining national prominence. That is, the Indian wrestlers have filed a case against a minister, sports minister, and they have court case and police case and whatever. Okay. You know, initially this issue has been for quite some time, and when it appeared on my radar and my feed, I was like, what the hell? I have no interest in wrestling. I have no interest in, all this. Okay. But then it kept coming, and then I was curious, and then I saw the headlines. Okay, Indian female wrestlers, they're talking about this minister who misbehaved with them. And, my reaction once again was, what's the big deal? What's the big deal here? I mean, Indian men, majority of them are, misbehave with women, and especially guys in power. And I mean, what's the big deal? It's like an everyday news. Why be surprised? So, minister misbehaved with females. Okay, forget it. However, when most of the news outlets which I subscribe to, when they started international media, when they started highlighting this issue, I was like, maybe there's something more. And then one image stood etched in my mind. Was the day I saw there's this female wrestler, I don't know her name, she's pretty built, you can make out she's a wrestler. She was pinned to the ground with multiple cops and this thing, and it was a very powerful image, and I was like, why are they doing this? And then, who is this? And obviously turned out to be a gold medalist. I was shocked. I was like, this is an Olympic gold medalist, and this is how you treat someone who has bought global pride for India? So, the problem is, if it was cricket and all that, they worship them like gods. But if it is any other sport, they don't care. Even though Olympics, getting an individual gold medal is countless times greater than cricket. Cricket is entertainment. But it's a sport, but it's commercialized into an entertainment platform right now in India. But this is an individual sport. So I was like, man, this is wrong. And lo and behold, I was kind of curious, and finally I decided, okay, let me take the pain and research. I'll tell you, when I researched, I was very disturbed. And it kind of just made me realize, man, India is a sad place to be, man. Sad place to be. And I'll tell you exactly why. Okay, I've written down the reasons. And I want you to tell me whether I'm right or wrong. Okay. Now, before I even go further, let me challenge you on one point. Okay. If in case, right now, at this very moment, it was a Hindu female and a Muslim guy and minister or Indian wrestler who is Hindu, and there was this news about misbehaving, prove me wrong. They would have said love jihad. They would have said, see Muslim terrorists, see all these Muslims, see. Am I right or wrong? If it was a Muslim or a Muslim politician, all the so-called anti-Muslim supporters, the hardline BJP and whatever, they would have said, see, love jihad, see the religion of, whatever. Okay. However, because it's not a Muslim man, they're not saying it's love jihad. They're not talking about it. Why? Because they don't want to bring up his religion at all. They'll say, why are you bringing up the religion card? In the same way, when the girl was murdered, that time they bought Muslim Hindu. So you see, they cherry pick. So right off the bat, I want to let this out. And I want to tell you how biased people are. In fact, I'd posted that video of where I was disturbed and I told you this guy stabbed the girl. I'd posted that video. You'll not believe, a 50-year-old guy, educated, who has been abroad, traveled the world, he sends me a private message and he tells me, he's part of my group, he's a guy I talk to him, he's 50 plus. And he tells me, Loy, why can't you address the issue as it is? I was like, what do you mean address the issue? He said, come on, Loy, stop acting. I said, tell me, what is it? What is it? He's saying, and I knew what he was hinting at. He spoke about the video and he said, Muslim love jihad. I told him, see, listen, this is not Hindu, Muslim, this thing. This is just a psycho who harmed a female. And we have psychos in every religion. Even atheists, there are psychos. So what does that mean? So I'm telling you, there are these people who, when they want, they will talk this way. When they want, they'll talk the other way. Okay. Now coming to the reasons that I've written. Okay. These are 8 reasons. So you prove me wrong if you think. And tell me where I'm wrong. Okay. Number 1. These are athletes. These are people who dedicate their entire lives. I'll tell you, to qualify, even qualify for Olympics, even qualify, they have to do it from the age of 3. You know, if you saw the movie Dangal, must watch. You know, right from the age of 3, these children are being made to practice a skill every single day for 8 hours, 10 hours. So imagine, these athletes have dedicated their lives with so many sacrifices from their parents, money, effort, everything, for one single purpose, singularity of purpose. And not only that, they have won honor and glory to the country. I mean, whenever we see Olympics, we say USA, Russia, China, they take up all the medals. You know, India, like for example, Neeraj, the javelin thrower, when he got a medal, how many Indians? Oh, we Indians, they will take pride. Oh, we are Indian, I'm Indian, he's Indian, I'm Indian. Yeah, that kind of pride that you take and the respect that you give when they win. So when they are in trouble, you treat them like shit. Treat them like national treasure, man. That's the first thing. Okay. The second one, they are not coming out with problems where they are requesting quota or make it easier for us or guarantee us more money or guarantee us a proper job position. They're not asking for any favors. They're not asking for an easy life. They are just asking for justice. That's all that they are asking. A man misbehaved with us. He treated us like sexual objects. He attacked us sexually, sexual assault. And that also they're talking about, girls who entrusted, parents who entrusted their children to an institute or to a person. Shouldn't you at least listen? And not just listen 1 year and take action. If it was your daughter, wouldn't you take action? I'm telling you right now, if someone misbehaves with your daughter, what are you going to sit there and not act? Your blood will boil, right? Number 3 is these women, okay, they have been protesting. They have been protesting peacefully, right? Then why are you using physical force on them? Why are you bringing all these cops to put their knee on them and grab them and pull them and push them? I mean, what the hell is going on, yeah? Where is this freedom of action? And by the way, this is another point, but you can couple it with this. Journalists, media, all of them were warned not to cover this. That is why initially when they started off, nobody wanted to cover it. They were actually, I saw this video that time. There was a female reporter, I do not know what is her name. The cops are telling, no need to cover, get out. I mean, what is this? We talk about freedom of speech. Where is freedom of speech? Number 4. Yeah, you know, there is this meme or this joke that cows are safer than women in India. But now we are not just talking about women, we are talking of small children, minors. I mean, shouldn't you take it seriously when it's an issue about a minor, a small child? I mean, what kind of demented individual you are, where you're not ready to pay attention even for a crime against a minor, and that also grown as men. Yeah, come on. Number 5, the guy who the guy who's a minister, who has been they have been made this case against him. Do me a favor, just check his track record. Google search his name, check his track record. See the alleged charges against him. The man is extremely dangerous, extremely powerful, extremely well connected, and he has a horrible, absolutely horrible, horrific track record. I mean, he's alleged to have killed someone, he's alleged to threaten people. He's so powerful that in one of the videos that I heard, see, he doesn't care whether BJP or Congress, if he takes part, he will win. He's that well connected. So, I mean, just imagine the courage of all these young men and women, especially young girls, to stand up against someone like him. I mean, as it is in India, it's a shame when a girl says she was molested or she was raped or she was treated badly. Parents themselves say, hey, keep your mouth shut, just keep quiet. Then who will marry you? Society, your name will spoil, just keep quiet, just let it go. Just imagine in a society like India, where it's okay, it's better you swallow the guilt and the crime, accept it, because society will, India is a society where a man can sleep with 10 women and it's considered cool, he's a stud. A female holds hands with one guy and she's called a slut, a bitch, a whore, a promiscuous woman. I mean, come on, man. In fact, you saw on my community page, I put the screenshot of a guy who had the audacity to send messages to my wife. Why did that guy get thrown out? Because he Indian keyboard warrior, came to my group and there he was, I mean, just sexualizing women, talking shit about women. Women are bitches, women are this, Western women are whores. That's not the way to talk, that's not the way to behave, and I do not want such individuals. His upbringing was totally messed up. I mean, just imagine him being a father. Just imagine him being a brother. Imagine him having children under him. What values will he teach? I pity the person who marries him. I pity the children that come through him. Such a demented, sick individual. That's why I threw him out. This is the mentality of Indians. Most Indian men. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. And then number 6. See, this is the part I get really angry about. You talk anything about an individual, the minute they identify, oh, he's BJP, they say, oh, this is anti-BJP, this is a smear campaign, this is fake news, this is conspiracy. I spoke to some BJP supporters. Not one, not even one, has condemned this man. Not even one has said, no, there can be a possibility. All of them, no, this is all fake news. And when I asked them, send me a news link or news clip, I requested. Out of the, I think, 12 or 13 of them, not one gave me a news link. They gave me some YouTube videos where some guys are talking and some blog or something. No international news. You'll say, yeah, because they're all anti-Indian. Yeah, all the media is anti-Indian. Only the media that praises BJP is Indian. What are you talking, man? See, not everything is Congress versus BJP. In fact, these athletes, when they were protesting, they had these politicians. I saw that video also. We had this politician come and the politician was promoting their party or something, and the wrestler said, please, stop it. This is not about politics. And they didn't want it to be a political issue. They wanted it to be a national issue. That is commendable. But now, since They have realized the BJP is so powerful, well connected. They realize we need political support. So yes, they made a bad choice, but in saying no to political support, but now they have corrected it. So the point is, not everything is BJP and politics, and stop being clannish. Oh, he's my team, oh, he's my religion, or he's my party, so he's good. Tomorrow it happens to your child. What you're going to say, oh, you're BJP, I'm BJP, or you're Hindu, I'm Hindu, it's cool. Come on, man. See, number 7 is, this is a matter of shame. The whole world is watching. The Olympic Committee is shocked. The world is shocked. I was shocked. What name, what reputation does it give India? Tell me. As it is, men don't know, so many men don't know how to behave when they see a female, especially in India, so many men. No, I'm not saying all. Okay, I'm an Indian passport holder. I know how to behave with women. But like I tell people, 1.4 billion, even if you take 1%, that's a huge, huge number. Yeah, the whole world is watching and they realize, sheesh, man, this is the crap that goes on in India. And I'll tell you, the Olympics, the competitors must be so happy. Good talent is not going to come. We have less competition. We have a chance to win. In fact, if you listen to the YouTube videos, unfortunately they are in Hindi. They said for the girls who stood up and complained against this minister or these about sexual assault, their names are removed from the participation list or the team. And in some cases they even changed the rules so that the ones with the talent, the ones who had the merit, they were not allowed to take part. This is what they're doing here. Just imagine you have talent and you practice for 10 years or 15 years or 15 years of your life, and because of one complaint, you're deprived. Now, where will you go if India, let's say you're a wrestler, and there's only one organization. If they ban you, where do you go? And if you notice, all the sports bodies, the people who are heading them are ministers, are political heads. So they bend and flex the rules to their benefit and they get a lot of perks for it. Number 8 is, okay, number 8, let's assume this was a situation in the West and a politician got smeared for being a pedophile, for attacking a minor. I can assure you, nobody would want this person to be in the seat of power. They would make sure that he was removed until the hearing was over. His political ambitions would be over. You can Google check or search any Western politician. I'll guarantee you, the minute it comes to anything got to do with a child or minor, their career is destroyed. Anyone with a criminal intent or criminal past, very rarely do they get. Okay, we can take Donald Trump as an exception. In India, check how many ministers have a criminal record or a criminal case. Sometimes I begin to think, oh my goodness, you know, you should have a criminal case as a qualifier to be into politics. And let me just state one last point. I mean, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, whom I've always spoken positive about as a leader, when they win gold, he goes and meets them, shakes hands with them. Where is he? You're like a father figure. These are your children. These are like your daughters. And they are saying, someone molested me, someone, please talk to me. I mean, yeah, it kind of reminds me of my stepfather. Only when you bring glory, me, because of me. And they put, Narendra Modi always has this habit of putting his photo. Even on COVID, it was his photo. But now when they need him, like a daughter needs a father, a child needs a protector, he's not there. I mean, why? Is it just BJP? Is that all that matters? At least talk to them. That also is not there. In the end, I'll tell you, what I feel is namesake, they will have a namesake. As the issue blows out of control, namesake, they'll have a hearing. Namesake, they'll give him a punishment. Even if he's put in jail, he'll be treated like a VIP in jail. Maybe he'll have 5-star accommodation there. No, who knows? And after some time, he will come out and he'll get back into power. This is my prediction, and I guarantee you this will happen. But the price who will pay is all these athletes, because these people tend to never forget. They're so vindictive. So even if they are in jail, they would give instructions and say, make sure this female, that guy, this guy, make sure they don't get a job, make sure that they fail, make sure that this. They'll bend and flex the rules to make sure they face insurmountable odds until they break. These people, they don't have any other job. Their personalities, and I've met such people who wake up in the morning and the only thing they want to do is have office politics, send horrible emails, go to someone's profile, talk shit. They don't feel their day has started well until they spew poison. And they're so addicted to power, authority, and the perks that come with it. They will never stop. I really feel sad for these Indian wrestlers and these young men and women, because even if they lose or win, they will lose. And I'll tell you this, you can see the true color of Indians. Not one film actor has spoken for them except Nazruddin Shah. Well, because they don't want to lose their daily bread. Not one, hardly any active Olympian or sports athlete can speak for them. And the ones in power at the top, from Narendra Modi to, they don't care. This is to give you an idea why living in India has quite a number of drawbacks. I mean, I think if you're a nothing, you're a nobody, and you don't do anything, and maybe then your life will be okay. Otherwise, if you're trying to achieve something great in life, then the poisonous venom of politics comes into play. Because greatness, who doesn't want? Money, who doesn't want? Power, who doesn't want? Now do you understand? Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly, feel free to let me know what you have to say. This is me signing off. You guys take care.